How many decisions did you make today? The ones that felt, not the ones someone forced on you, not the ones you had to argue through, the ones where you just nodded, not because you're naive, but because the most effective kind of influence on this planet, normal. At least one of those decisions. And the unsettling part? The quiet ones. Here's what I know. Not because you're weak. You have no idea it happened and moved on. Wasn't fully yours. It feels like a favor. Doesn't feel like influence at all. You'll remember the exact moment. It feels like your own thought. One of them worked on you. That moment might feel uncomfortable. You won't just understand the tactics. And by the end of this video, good. It feels like a conversation. Chapter 1. The scene you have already lived. Picture this. A woman, let's call her Sarah, sitting at her desk on a Tuesday afternoon. She has a meeting in 20 minutes. Nothing unusual, just another normal day. Her colleague walks in, sits down, and asks her to take on one more project. Just a small one. You're the only one who really gets this stuff. Sarah hesitates. Her calendar is already full. She knows that. But something shifts. In that tiny 3-second pause, her brain runs a calculation without ever asking her permission. Not, can I handle this? Not, is this fair? The real question is, what does saying no make me? And the answer comes fast. Someone unreliable. Someone who lets people down. Someone who doesn't live up to who they're supposed to be. So, Sarah says yes. She even smiles while saying it. It feels right, in the moment. But later, at 11 p.m., staring at a deadline she knows she can't meet, a quieter question shows up. When did I actually decide this? She can't find the moment, because it never felt like a decision. It felt like being herself. And that's what makes this dangerous. Real influence doesn't override who you are. It hijacks who you think you are. Chapter 2. What your brain is actually doing. Before we get into tactics, you need to understand something. Your brain is not a logic machine. It pretends to be. You feel rational. You believe your decisions come from careful thinking. But research suggests something uncomfortable. That's mostly a story you tell yourself afterward. Most decisions are made before you're consciously aware of them. What you call thinking it through is often just your mind explaining a decision it already made. And those decisions are driven by 3 things. First, identity. Who you believe you are. Your brain will bend reality just to protect that image. Second, social safety, the need to stay accepted, connected. Even a simple no can feel like a risk your brain calculates in milliseconds. Third, pattern consistency, what you've done before. Breaking a pattern feels strangely threatening. And here's what that means. People who are skilled at influence, whether they realize it or not, don't fight your logic. They don't argue with your reasons. They quietly reshape the frame around your identity, your need for connection, and your patterns. And then they wait, because you do the rest yourself. Chapter 3. The 5 tactics. These aren't theories. These are real moves. The kind that happen in everyday conversations. The kind you've already experienced. Tactic 1. Identity anchoring. Someone says, I thought you were different. 4 words. No argument, no demand. But notice what happens. You stop thinking about the request and start thinking about yourself. Are they right? What kind of person am I? The request itself doesn't even matter anymore. It just has to make you defend your identity. And the moment you start defending who you are, you've already lost control of what you're agreeing to.
I stand here to explain. The path forward is clear. We must